Hey foodies, thanks for watching. I've got Christine here, and thank you very much for coming, Christine.
Thanks for having me.
And we're gonna make butter tarts, but there's a little twist in this, and
Because they need to be eggless.
they need to be eggless. And I thought, you know what a great challenge. Let's make eggless butter tarts. I've never done it. Have you ever done it?
No, that's why I asked if you could do it.
And I thought, let's do it. So let's start with the filling, and we are going to grab a small bowl, which is right to your right there. Okay, and we're gonna put the brown sugar in,
Okay.
and you can be the mixer, and we can put maple syrup. Now the recipe does call for corn syrup or maple syrup. I like maple syrup because it's good. Like
Makes it taste mapley and yummy.
Yeah, it does make it taste mapley and yummy. And then I'm gonna add a bit of vanilla, and we've got our butter here. Do you want to scrape that out for me? Great. And actually, I'm going to use one of these containers because we need to mix this egg replacer, and we're using an egg replacer from, is it Bob's Red Mill?
Yeah, Bob's Red
Mill egg replacer. And if you don't have that, you can always use psyllium or flax meal, depending on what your diet is. And I'm going to use 2 tablespoons of that, and I'm just going to grab a fork right from there, and then I'm just going to whisk it up. And what this is going to do when you're baking it, it's going to gel, essentially like an egg would.
And that's the hope.
Yeah, that's the hope. Because if not, we're eating really runny.
Really runny butter tarts.
Yeah.
But runny butter tarts are good, so
They are.
that's okay.
Yeah. I have an aunt who was like, I only want runny butter tarts, only give me runny butter tarts. And I was like, okay.
I went to a bakery with my dad the other day, and we bought butter tarts after being in the doctor's office, and they were not runny. And he's like, it's too cold in their place because they're not runny enough.
Okay, so we've got that, and I think we should scrape that out just to make sure we get all that goodness. And I'm going to toss in the salt as well. There we go. So you mix that up. I'm going to get rid of these. That looks great. What do you think?
Kind of looks like butter tart goo.
It does look a bit like butter tart goo.
What do you call it when it's like goo like this? I call it butter tart goo.
But butter tart goo, yeah.
It works.
Yeah. Mix. Don't know if goo is the right word for...
Well, because it's
it's sticky, gooey.
sticky gooey.
Yeah. Okay,
Right.
so let's set that aside.
And on to pastry.
Yes, and on to pastry. So we're gonna grab another bowl, and I forgot to get the butter out. It's
Butter's
important to have really cold butter, and
It makes such a difference.
that's why I kept it in the fridge.
Yep.
So we're just gonna set that there. Let's put our flour in, and we're gonna put our salt. All the dry ingredients are gonna go in. So salt,
That's our egg replacer.
egg replacer, well, half of the egg replacer.
There we go.
I'll give that a light stir. Okay. And then I'm going to set those there for a moment. We're going to put the butter in there. Toss that behind you. And you can use your hands. You can use a spoon. I find using your hands once just to break up the butter a little bit really helps. And it's kind of fun. It's like being a kid.
I have my great-grandmother's pastry knife.
Yes. Those are great,
That's what
aren't
I
they?
use, yeah.
Well, these are my pastry knives.
Yeah, it works.
Okay, so we're gonna add, the
bit at a
water.
time?
No, add all the water. We're gonna add the vinegar as well. And the vinegar, what it does is it creates just a little bit more air, some more air pockets for it. And because we're using a gluten-free all-purpose flour, what's your favorite all-purpose gluten-free flour? Frankie's, what?
Do you realize how much I use this? And I don't even realize how much I use it because, like, even to make macaroni and cheese, I do a roux to start my cheese sauce,
Yeah.
and I use the gluten-free flour. And we do, like, you make a stir fry, and instead of using cornstarch, I use the flour. And you make just about everything we make has to have a sauce on it. For my one son has EOE, and he can't eat anything dry, so he has to have everything with a sauce. So it's like almost every single night I'm making sauce, but I'm using your flour to make more sauce to make it. Yes. Anyway, we use it all the time.
So I get you like it.
Yeah, I like it.
Oh, good. Good. I'm glad you like it.
Thanks.
Okay.
It's good, and it works well, and it doesn't taste like you wouldn't know that it wasn't gluten-free, right?
Yeah, that's what's nice about it. I really like that as well about it. Whereas some gluten-free flour blends out there, you can either taste the starch, or it's too beany, or you can get the grittiness from too much rice or something like that. And it's a nice blend.
I always laugh when you make something at our house and you make it with that, and then you take it to like my mom and dad's house or something, and you give something to my mom and dad, and they're like, they have no idea. Mm-hmm. And then you tell them afterwards, oh, that was gluten-free. Oh, it was?
Yeah, they can't change their reaction.
Nope. They still liked it.
Yeah, there's a real stigma with eating gluten-free, I find.
Yeah, well, because a lot of gluten-free things taste like cardboard.
Yeah.
Which is,
yeah.
Yep. But not this.
So
it works really well.
are probably seeing me really need this and really work it.
Yep.
And if this were
can do that.
Yeah, if this were regular wheat flour, this would be so tough at this point. Whereas right now, it's not.
I was gonna say, with regular flour, it's like as few turns as you can, just enough to incorporate it. And this, you can keep going and going.
Yeah, it's really nice that way. Okay, so I'm gonna pour this out onto the counter. So I think we're pretty well mixed there. I don't even need that anymore because my hands are just covered. Look at that, it's like a little sponge.
It is.
Oh, that looks nice. So we are gonna need some of the dusting flour. And do you wanna, perfect. I'm just gonna spread that out.
Bit much.
That's all right. Oh, you can never have too much there. See, look at that. I keep adding to it. Do you want to roll or do you want me to roll?
You can roll.
Okay.
I'll let you roll. I mix you roll.
Roll this out. And do you want to grab a small knife on the wall there? Okay. So all we're doing is, it needs to be rolled down a bit more. Oh, that. Oh,
sorry.
Beep. And I'm not even rolling the whole thing out. I mean, I could roll it all out, but I'm just going to keep rolling it as I need it. And then when I fill all 12 or 24 butter tarts, so we need some circles. So
you draw a very good circle.
I'm just going to freehand that.
Do you want pan?
There we go. We're going to pick it up. And I've got an ungreased muffin pan here. And that's just going to go in. Oh, it's breaking a little bit, but I think we can work around that. We're going to cheat with a little piece of pastry. Look at that.
Perfect.
That looks pretty good, doesn't it?
Yep.
So we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the rest of these, and we're going to see what the next step is.
These look really good, but we did end up using this magic machine.
Yeah, it's a butter tart press. And so we just used a bit of plastic wrap and we just squished it in and boom. I mean, it goes really nice and quick. We don't have to worry about portion control because it just fits and it squishes and it...
Which works great.
Yeah, which is nice. So let's pour the filling into... There we go. As much as we can get, I guess.
All of it.
Oh my goodness, look at that. And then as simple as... You poured it into there, we're going to pour it into here. And I'm going to fill them up, I think about 2/3. What do you think?
Yep. I was going to say no more than 2/3 unless you want to mess it in the oven.
Yeah, and I went camping, to the cottage, and I made butter tarts at the cottage because I wanted to make something special for everyone. And I got a little ambitious and filled them all up full.
Did you really?
I got to spend the rest of the day cleaning the oven. Because it was just smoky in that place. Oh my goodness.
Too bad it wasn't like one of those push-button cleaning oven things.
Oh, it probably was. It was so sophisticated.
Those look really good.
Yeah, they look pretty good. Okay. And then what we've also got... Oh, that one's a little on the full side. that's right. We'll see how much that one expands. I've also got some... Oh, I did it again! Some metal-filled ones. Yeah, why don't you grab a spoon from this drawer? There you go.
We can cheat.
Yeah, we'll cheat. I'm just going to grab that spatula, and I'm going to scoop some of this out.
A whole 2 spoons worth extra.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's take some from that one as well.
I'm not spilling everywhere.
Perfect. Okay. And the last of it. Look at that. That's great. Not much there. Maybe a bit more there. Anywhere else that needs it?
No.
I think we're good.
I think we're good.
So this is going to go into a preheated oven of 350 degrees Fahrenheit or 175 Celsius for about 15 minutes or until they're bubbling and you can see the crust starts to get golden. So
Perfect.
We'll see in a moment. Oh, thank you. These do look yummy, don't they?
Very yummy.
Yeah.
And they set up really nicely.
They did. We pulled them out of the oven after about 15 minutes. You were even questioning, like, oh, is that even long enough?
Because they didn't look like they were quite done yet.
No, they don't. I mean, this one looks a little wet, and you can see it. I don't know if it's going to show up on camera. A little bit of moisture.
A little bit.
But I mean, this one looks
perfect.
Yeah. They look absolutely great. I'm really impressed with how they look.
So am I.
And
now
it
we
smells
have to
good
taste
in here.
them.
We do have to taste them.
Because that's the big thing. You need a big cup of tea and a butter tart.
Oh, I didn't boil the water for the tea. I'm sorry. Well,
we'll have them without tea.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever had a butter tart come out so nicely. Look at the bottom of that.
Perfect.
Oh my goodness. It's so firm. Like, no soggy bottom. No soggy bottom. So do you want that one or do you want a different one?
Doesn't matter. Oh, this one.
It came right out. Look at that. I was even wondering if it was going to stick. I was thinking it was going to stick from that little bit of sugar there, but no, it didn't. Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
Oh, it smells good. Oh?
You smell maple.
Yeah, that's what I like about maple syrup.
I've never done maple butter tarts.
No?
No.
Always like cornstarch or...
No, it doesn't have it. It's just butter, brown sugar, and...
Really?
Yeah. It's a really, really simple recipe. It's an ancient recipe, but it's really, really simple. Wow. But that's it. And it's just butter... Yeah.
Okay, well, you're going to
I would say just butter tart.
I'm going to have to get that recipe. Maybe I'll give that a try.
It's good.
Well, let's give this a try.
All right. Mmm. Oh, that's really nice.
Mmm.
That's really good.
The thing that really pops out for me is how flaky that crust is.
The crust is really flaky, and it's gooey, but it's not running out and pouring. And it didn't go up crystally on the bottom.
I mean, it's a really nice pastry. I mean, the filling is great. I really like how it's gelled up really nicely.
It's so good.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think it was actually going to work this well. I thought we'd be like spooning it out with our fingers or something, but
that worked really well.
It worked really well. If you're looking for the recipe, you can visit glutenfreeguy.ca. You can also follow me on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and Pinterest, and look for the next episode when we're making this. See you again soon.
That's so good.
I think I like these better than the egg ones.
Okay, that's really good.